Welcome to a Lil Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a Lil Tea Time.
Okay.
Welcome to a Lil Tea Time.
Who listening?
Welcome to a Lil Tea Time.
All right.
Welcome to a Lil
Hey.
Welcome to a Lil Tea Time. Welcome to a Lil Tea Time.
All right, y'all. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is I, Jerrick, aka Jarvis D, your favorite published author, and your host of A Lil Tea Time. As y'all are coming in here, please like and share today's show so that someone at home can also tune in and watch it as well. Now, as y'all can tell, this is a different time that we're doing A Lil Tea Time because we're coming to y'all at a special time with a very special guest. And I am super excited to be chatting with said guest today because we got a couple of things that we're going to be unpacking here. I am very excited to introduce to some and reintroduce to others the multi-talented Donalveon. Donalveon, welcome to A Lil Tea Time, King.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, I'm excited to have you here because I've worked on several projects with this young king last year.
Yeah.
And currently this year we worked on a project.
Yep.
And now he has his own said projects that he is here to promote on A Lil Tea Time today with us. So, Donalveon, for the people at home who do not know you, can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Well, what's up, y'all? My name is Donalveon. I'm an R&B singer. I hail from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm not necessarily a new artist, but I am new to song, and I'm just now stepping back into music. I stepped away from it. My last single came out, Tell Me, 2022, and I stepped away from music, and I went into the journalism sector, being an associate editor for one of the papers here in Shreveport, but I'm no longer in that field, and now I'm back in music. I'm just, about to reboot everything.
That part. So, if y'all recognize his face, he was in that 70s fashion show with Rico Raros.
Shout out to Nasia and Jade.
Also, he's been doing a couple of performances with the Shreveport Regis Art Council as a roster artist. He was also on the roster for my poetry show that we just did a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. This young king is so talented and so blessed. And it's an honor of mine to have you here on A Lil Tea Time for sure. So, it is Black History Month. And because it is Black History Month, I am asking my guests, what does Black History Month mean to you?
Well, Black History Month to me means legacy and history, and not just the legacy of our accomplishments. It's a chronology of our people. We don't, all of Black history isn't, inventions or positive things. Sometimes it's a little ugly. Not even just trying to downplay it. It's a lot of ugly within our history, but Black history specifically for February, that's a moment in time where we really just come to the forefront and everybody know about our story, our real story. The more time goes by, the more real facts come out. So
I love that. And because Black History Month is so important, I wanted to celebrate artists as much as I can, people of color on Tea Time this month. So this is a very important month for me. It's a very important month for us as a culture to continue to do what we're doing and showing that we are not what people say we are. We are who we have created ourselves to be. So when you are not working in your different medias of art, what are you doing for fun?
Oh, well, I actually have a graphics and print company called Generation Glyphics. I cater to the chronology of family. I'm a huge fan of time travel. I got that from my dad, and the basis of generation glyphics was all the way down to the name. You know, in Egypt, you had the hieroglyphics, the writings on the wall from left to right, and I combined that idea with the idea of family, you know, generations from left to right. So essentially, a generation glyphic is a portrait of a family that has two or more generations on that one portrait. But I also do other printing things too. So that's what my focus is right now outside of music, is trying to get my printing and graphics company off the ground.
Not trying, but actually getting.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm off the ground now. We got wings now. So yeah,
That part,
you're right.
be flying. We're going to continue to fly. So how did you decide when to establish yourself as a brand within this industry of music and all of the multi-talented things you've been doing?
Well, I've been singing since I was 4. I've been writing my own music since I was 9. And right out of the 5th grade, I got approached by an indie label here in Shreveport called Platinum Records with Larry Brantley Jr., go by Hot Dog back in the day. He paired me with 2 of my other classmates, shout out San Juan and Jerrick, where y'all at, and we made a trio. And that was, I considered it to be my first entry into the industry, because he literally gave us the platform to hone our crafts. We had unlimited studio time. We had access to a couple producers and all of their beats, with the subjects of our own photo shoots. Did the Source magazine conference. You know, he really just took us under his wing and helped us like hone our craft as far as stage presence and things go. And it went from there. Around 8th grade is when I started to step away from that situation, because we all kind of branched off, and I was just starting high school. And that was the year that at 13, when I really just established myself as a solo act. And it was the same year, and I was very gung-ho. I literally got my name trademarked at 13.
That part.
So I knew very early on what I wanted to do, and the brand that I was establishing from then, and it just went from there. I don't have a lot of solo music from those years because I was focused on school, but once I got to Bird in my senior year, that's when I started working on my first project. But then I stopped again because of college. But I stepped out after a year and went full swing with my music. And that was when my first project first came out, Top of the Pops, Christmas Eve 2014, my very first project. And that was the beginning of it right there. I started cranking out solo tracks from that point forward. And again, like I said, I stopped in 2022 just for personal reasons and, you know, financial reasons, and I went into the journalism sector. But now I'm back, so it's full swing. I feel like it's a resurgence for my musical journey, and I'm here now. So
that part. You even released the track like a couple of months ago. You just released a new track a couple of months ago.
Oh no, it was a project. It was an anthology.
Oh, that's the full project. Okay.
An anthology project. Yeah, because that was the last song. Tell Me was the last song I released in July 2022, and I kind of had an epiphany that was sad, that I knew that I had no intention on stepping away from music at all, but you know how time can get away from you. And once I realized it, I was like, no, I have to do something. And I've been making music, you know, solo since 2011. So I figured, you know, let me just pick my favorite tracks, and I comprised it of a special playlist, and I made that, introducing Donalveon, my anthology record that's available for streaming on Audio Mac, and that dropped this past Christmas Eve.
That part. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, because you really got here on the grind. So what inspired you to develop your idea to be this multi-talented artist?
Well, like I said, from day one, I knew that I wanted to. My first dream was always to be a singer. But once I got older and started looking into my left and right and seeing what other fields were related and all fall under the entertainer umbrella, I started to develop interest in fashion. I started to develop interest early on in graphic design, which led to Generation Glyphics later in life. And I realized that if I can be a brand with my music, I could be an entertainment highway with whatever I want to do. Anything that I touch will turn to gold. You know, the name Donalveon is a brand. So that's just how I move.
That part. And just to even give people at home a little background, I met you unofficially when you did a performance, Critical Mass. Yeah. And Y'all, when he did his set, it was like a dream sequence.
Yep.
That he woke up out of the dream and came and performed on stage for us. And I was like, who is that? I was captured then. I was like, I want him to do a little tea time. And that was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And I pursued this because I wanted to share you with people at home the way that I got to know you. And you're just doing this very patiently. You're doing it very kindly. You're doing it very strategically.
Yes. Yeah.
That I just wanted to be a small drop in the bucket on your journey. So I appreciate the fact that I even get to be just a small drop in the bucket on your journey.
Already.
So how have your priorities changed since you started the business of Donalveon?
I definitely had to utilize a schedule. You know, you can say you're going to do something, but when you don't put one foot in front of the other and don't do it, you know, you lagging and you selling yourself short. So I definitely had to beat that word itinerary in my head and really just go for, okay, I'm gonna do this, and follow through with it. Because a lot of times that's the problem with why plans don't go into fruition, because we don't do the follow through work and, you know, do what we say we're gonna do. We just talk about it, you know. And that's been my attitude. I don't want any of my dreams or my aspirations to just be written down on paper. I want it to actually like be physical goals that I'm working on every day.
Manifesting for sure.
Definitely.
That part. So, what are some challenges that you've overcome on your journey?
Maturity. I'll say that, and I say that first and foremost because, like I said, I started so early in this, and when you're a child, you're most impressionable. And a child, just like going to school, things that they see socially can affect them, and they're a child. They don't know how to process it. And that's what my initial thing was. I let a lot of cold shoulders, a lot of rejection, a lot of outcasting shape not only my attitude, but my mindset going forward with my music. And I say maturity because it takes maturing, the act of maturing, to grow out of that mindset and, you know, becoming a grown man and just becoming an adult, you know, realizing that wasn't the case. It's not, everybody's not meant to be a friend. Everybody's not meant to be a partner. Everybody's not meant to be a collaborator. Every opportunity isn't for you. And just understanding that that's just maturing in itself, you know. So that was the start of it right there, and it just created the domino effect for everything else. Like as long as I can go into it knowing what it is and being mature about the situation, I don't pose a threat to disappointment.
Even if y'all could just tell, this man has been doing this for a while. Before he got to Tea Time, he's on point. Like, I love the fact that you come in, you're poised.
I appreciate it.
You're together. You know what you're doing even here. That you know how to walk into a room and you know how to present you to the people who you need to get to. So I'm just in awe. It's amazing because you really figured things out.
Yeah.
And you're in your 30s?
Yeah, that's May 33.
Just turned 33. And because he is so on point, y'all, he gets how things move and how things work. So if you're trying to pull a fast one, you will get found.
You'll play yourself.
That part. So just be careful with this young king when he come in, because he coming in on point. So how are you currently defining success?
I'm defining success currently by checking off my checklist. And I say that because we can set goals, and sometimes they'll be short term, sometimes they'll be long term. And just because we don't achieve it right off, that doesn't mean that we're not successful. We have success in the smallest of facets, whether it be I accomplished 2 things on my to-do list today, or I held the door open for a lady today. Like, you know, that's success. That's success. You know, success again, start with mindset and maturity.
And not only that, a little bird told me that you're giving back.
Yeah.
Because you are teaching music to children over in the Renzi
I am.
after school program. And that is amazing because to see how you take away just a couple of hours of your day to go in and teach kids how to write and produce their own music.
Right.
It's letting you know that you're now extending the baton to the next generation of music artists.
That's right.
So for the little birdie who told me that, I wanted to be able to just to share that with other people out there to let other people know, like, not only is he doing it for himself, y'all, he's teaching other people how to do it, and he's giving back, and he's passing that same kindness forward the way that someone passed it to him.
That's right.
And because you're doing that, the people who you are currently working with and showing that it can be done, that it's possible, when they get to where they're going, they'll look back and they say, I remember when Mr. Donalveon sat me down and taught me how to play chords on the piano and taught me how to write melodies and taught me how to sit down and put together a whole song.
All right, that mean everything, like for real.
So you are definitely doing your due diligence of being of service, and that is a key thing too in what we're doing. Right. Continuing to be of service and passing it forward to the next generation. Right. Great segue to this next question. What is the best advice you can give to someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their dreams?
Okay. It's two. That's kind of a loaded question, but I'll split it into two responses. And the first thing I'll say, which is what I always say, because I've been asked that before in interviews, and my thing is never lose the stars in your eyes. And what I mean is when we kids, we dream just as big as the galaxy, but when you grow up, you kind of find out the ways of the world, and it can be disappointing. It can. But as far as dreams go and aspirations, we can carry that maturity and grow up and learn the world. But as far as keeping that enthusiasm, keep the stars in your eyes and keep that zest in your eyes. Like really.
The love and the passion. Keeping that love and that passion for what you love to do.
Right.
Because there will come some points where you would feel discouraged. That you'll start trying to compare yourself to other people, saying that, well, they did it, why haven't I done it yet? But you don't know how much time that they put in.
Right.
The energy that they put in.
Right.
And you shouldn't spend your time comparing yourself to other people. You should continue to compare to yourself because you have to outdo yesterday.
Right. You're only in competition with yourself.
With yourself.
That's it. And the other answer to that question is the business aspect of it all. You got a dream, you can dream, like I said, just as big as the Milky Way, but that's just half of the journey. The other half is that work where you have to literally roll up your sleeves and put yourself in the mindset of a business person. It's impossible to make a business thrive if you don't have a business mentality. So that's my thing there. Keep the stars in your eyes and be prepared to handle the business. Like for real, for real.
I love that. So just to go off script a little bit, you've been working as a singer for a while. I know you have your dream of who you love to work with in music. Who are some of those people that you would like to work with in the industry?
I would love for Chloe Bailey to produce one of the tracks on my second album, because the first one is already sold up. The tracks are picked, but I would love to have her come on board for production for my next album, and Jacob Collier too. But as far as working with artists, I think I would love to do a duet with Brandy. You know, she's one of my vocal inspirations. Like as far as the science, the alien science behind her vocal stacking has been very, very influential to me. And also, Alex Isley. If I don't record with her, I gotta at least write a song for her. She's like right under Aaliyah. She's my favorite female artist.
Understood. And Brandy just received the Black Music Icon Grammy Award.
Very well deserved. Very well deserved. She killed Almost Don't Count during that performance.
Yes, she did.
Had her dad and Ray J up in the crowd, like about to get kicked out. Like, shout out Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy. I'm such a fan of what you're doing. And I literally just sat down and I was watching some some footage on YouTube. I did not know that she had recorded a song with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he did. She did background work on his Invincible album, and then he turned around and returned the favor on her Aphrodisiac album.
All true. Like the way he just broke it down, it's literally all true because it's exactly how it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of what she's been doing in music anyway. Her vocals are astounding right now. This tour that her and Monica are doing.
Oh yeah.
They are eating. The footage comes up on my feed on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, they just came off of it. It was great. It was.
Congratulations to y'all. Just continue to do great things, Queen. I'm celebrating you here on A Lil Tea Time because you eating.
Yeah.
And
you know it too.
Well deserved and long overdue. So, can you tell us your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote? Actually, see, it is my favorite quote, but I can't call it my favorite quote because I can't recite it right now. But it was my favorite quote because I'm from old school just like my dad, and I got a black book. You know, like all men should have a black book. And on the first page of that black book, I had wrote a quote, and I'm gonna tell you it later. As a matter, I'm gonna tell you later, but I forgot what it is verbatim. But I know it's my quote. It's my quote.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, because you just went on a little tangent, the little black book. Where's the little black book?
Oh, my little black book. It's just, I've met several ladies throughout my life, and so I just jot that, because like I said, I've had this conversation with my brother, and my cousin before too. We in a digital age, so of course we could just give a chick our phone and be like, put your number in here, but I like the interaction with the hand and with a pen. Like, I would much rather you write your number down or I'll write mine down, because it seems like the interaction is more personal. And that's the idea of the black book. Everybody got a contact list in their phone, but I just take certain numbers and just store it in there. Some ladies got an asterisk next to their name for XYZ details and others don't. But that's the idea of my black book. It's basically an old school telephone book for the ladies.
That part, because literally, people, I am not a black book guy. If you in the black book, that means there's some stories to be told and tea to be spilled.
What Wendy said, I've lived. Like, for real. It's a big age of 33.
That black book is on fire right now, friend. That part, I want to remember so bad.
I'm trying. I promise I'm trying to remember this quote. And it ain't salacious and then it's a nice quote, and it was memorable enough for me to want to jot down, but it's been so long since I looked in that black book that that's how come I can't call it right off.
That part. And shout outs to Tanasia Latin. She's coming in. She's tuning right now. Tanasia, thank you for watching A Lil Tea Time. I appreciate y'all. If y'all have questions for Donalveon, feel free to put your questions in the comment section as well. And we'll begin to y'all questions as well. I've only heard of this movie.
No, the black book is a real thing. It's a real thing.
In the 90s, growing up in the 90s, the black book was a real thing. And it really was.
See, that's old school. I'm old school.
Yeah, see, you just aged yourself, but I ain't gonna tell my age. That part. So, because you are part of the industry here in our city, and you've grown up here in our city, and you are very familiar with how our community is here in the city of Shreveport, can you tell us 3 things you would like to see better in our community?
Right off the bat, camaraderie amongst the music community, because we got a wide range of talent, like from rock artists to gospel singers, but we're not necessarily as quick to get our plate and sit at the table and eat next to each other. And that's a problem, because it's too, our name as far as Shreveport goes is too synonymous with entertainment, although it's kind of been a minute since we've been in the forefront, but we making our way back to that. But the talent ain't never went nowhere. If anything, the talent has only grown since that point. So I feel like we could do a lot better as far as wanting to work together and, just supporting each other. And another thing, we have to dispel, we have to dispel the gatekeepers of opportunity. We have to dispel, right. Like, I mean, we can say a million times, well, we can't sit at your table, we gonna make our own, and that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, those opportunities were not meant to be put in your pocket and just kept in your pocket. Like, spread the love around. You know, we need to we gotta call the gatekeepers out. It's just true. It is what it is.
It's the reason why I do tea time. It's very important to me because people have even could put me in the boat as a gatekeeper. And it was one of those things where it's like, no, I'm just selective about who I want to bring into this space. Because one, it's very important that what we're doing, we want to be able to give people quality people. And understanding that everybody should be able to come and sit at your table and have access to your table.
That's true.
Being discerning and being wise enough to see, okay, you could come and sit at my table. I'll come and sit at your table, but I don't know if you can come and sit at my table. I might have to feel you out to see if you are even worthy enough to come and sit at my table. Yeah. So I agree with you, but I just want to kind of just disagree to agree.
Right.
And being conscious that we are living in some times where there are people who will come in on a platform for the right reasons and have their own intent that we would know nothing about. So I say that just to be in the space where I am mindful about who I bring in for tea time and how I'm doing tea time, because I want to be able to say, nah, I stand by who that person is. I stand by every guest that comes through tea time for real, because one, we not getting our flowers. I don't see a lot of local or any artists. I ain't gonna say local. I'm gonna say artists across the board from Shreveport are not getting their flowers. And I want to be able to give people their flowers where they can smell them and hold them in their hands and take them home and put them in their vase later. Right. So just be mindful of that, y'all. Final question. What would be your wish for the next generation?
I don't want them to not miss out on the feeling of working hard and relishing in the success of their hard work. But I would like for the lane of opportunity to be easier and more accessible. You know, only few are chosen, and you got to put in the work. But at the same time, like, it's not right for a person who got the talent to be deprived. So I really do feel that I wish the lane of opportunity will just be twice as wide as it is now for the next generation.
That part. And because you're already doing the work of working with the next generation, you're already making that possible.
That's all, you know.
You're making that possible. And I'm just so honored and blessed that I get to, again, just to be just a drop in the bucket in your journey. To see that what you're doing, you are making a difference in not only in your life, but in the lives of other people who you come involved with people who you do this business with and are creating your relationships and your opportunities with. You are definitely going to be one of those ones that he's a solid killer. When he comes in, he makes some noise. But when he come in, you wouldn't think it. Because when I met him again, y'all, I was fooled very quickly. I was like, what is he about to do? He about to do some poetry or something for us? And then that music started and he opened his mouth and I was like, right? I'm going to do whatever I got to do to work with him. And I have definitely had my opportunities to work with you. He did some poetry a couple of weeks ago. That just shook the whole game. Like, If y'all miss Verses and Vibes with us over at the Cultural Center, at the Pomoja Arts Cultural Center, y'all missed a treat because that was his first time doing his actual poetry with us.
Shout out French.
Yes, shout out to you, Frenchie. I'm so in awe of what you're doing because you're a great talent and your gifts are making room for you because not only do you write, sing, produce, perform, he's also modeling. He also walked in the Rico Railroad's 70s fashion show and he ate. Y'all gonna have to go over to that part. Y'all gonna have to go over to my YouTube channel, Jerrick with A Lil Tea Time, and go and look for the Rico Railroad fashion show. And y'all will see him walking in the fashion show.
Yeah, so much fun. I can't wait to do another one with Tanasia.
That part.
And Jade. You know.
That part. Yeah. Because we really are not talking a lot about that. And I feel like we should talk about that.
Yeah, that was a whole experience. And like and it's crazy right before the interview started, I didn't even get to mention, I was just going to say, we need to hit up the Rico Railroad gang. I know y'all go to Words all the time. Like we gotta hit something downtown next week. Just like that's a whole clique within itself now.
Yeah, we definitely are a gang.
Yeah, shout out Tuki, Athena,
that part,
Malcolm,
that part,
Harvey, Knowledge 312, my boy,
Harvey.
My uncle, Harvey.
That part. The whole crew. Y'all know who y'all is. Yeah. I'm so proud of all of us because, one, we're showing people that we are doing this as a collective. And it's not that what I can do, what you can do. It's what we did as a unit. I'm just so proud that I had the opportunity to bring this collective together. That was a great show. And I was just so humbled and grateful that when we did the casting for the Rico Railroad fashion show, for the 70s fashion show, it was so amazing to see how people turned out. We didn't even know who was coming through for the actual casting call. Like, we just put it out there. And when people just started showing up, we was like, okay. Even after the casting call was done, the talent that came through, like when I found out that you was going to be on our show, I was like, check him out. Man, look at what God doing for us.
Right.
And each rehearsal, y'all came through. Y'all turned it out at the rehearsals. I think I gave y'all more energy at the rehearsals than when rehearsals was over. I was coming home going right to sleep. Because we was literally shouting y'all out and building y'all up for when we did the show because we knew people was going to be out there going crazy.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that y'all weren't distracted by the people who came out just to support y'all on the show. And to see how y'all handled with grace and with care. Y'all made that 70s fashion show the show it was. It wasn't me. It wasn't just Rico Railroad and Jade and DJ Blue and our photographer, Tony, and the band, the models. Y'all made the show what it was. What was that experience like for you? I know you just kind of touched on it a little bit, but
again, shout out to my uncle Harvey who had approached me with the opportunity. But it was essentially my first experience walking in the fashion show and being around other models and getting the whole nine fitted and all that. It was fun because, like I said, I consider myself to be a fashion forward kind of dude. I like the clothes, so it was cool, and also I love the 70s too. So it was just a fun opportunity to be a part of, and I had a great time. I can't wait to walk in my next show.
That part, looking forward to it, Tanasia. Just go ahead and start getting stuff ready right now. You see, I put my hat on for you today.
I still got to get a Rico Railroad tank, a white one with the red.
There you go. You better put that out there in the universe.
She know that though. I told her that though.
So, I know that you are currently working on some new things that you want to shout us out to. So, Talk to us about that.
Okay, so as you all know, I mentioned earlier, my last single was Tell Me. This past Christmas Eve, I released an anthology record called Introducing Donalveon. You can stream on Audio Mac. It's 14 songs of my favorite performances, ranging from the years of 2012 to 2022. And I have a new song coming out. I have a new project lined up, but I'd like to just focus on the single first. And then as the year progresses, I'll be coming out with more information about that project. But I do have a single coming out soon. It's called Love Language. And it's my first song released in 3 years. So I'm very excited for my existing fans and the new fans to come on board with me and hop right back on the journey with me.
That part. And when you get that track released, holla at your boy. I want to get an exclusive.
Definitely.
So I can shout you out up here on A Lil Tea Time, and I can let people know, like, yeah, y'all go listen to it. I heard it.
Love Language.
That part. So how can people follow you on social media? Where can people go in and check out current music right now?
Okay, anybody that's wanting to reach out to me on social media, you can follow me. It's just simply my name, Donalveon. That's D as in debonair, O-N-A-L, V as in Valentine, E as in egg, O-N. And that's on all social media platforms, whether it's X, Threads, IG, the Facebook music page. You can all follow me on there, and be sure to check out my anthology record, Introducing Donalveon, on audiomac.com, and be on the lookout for Love Language.
That part. Donalveon, thank you for coming and kicking with me, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Hell yeah, this is really cool. Your interview was one of the ones that I'm like, yeah, he came in ready to go.
Yep.
Ready to go. This stuff feels like we've been here for 15 minutes.
Right.
So I'm so happy that I got to have you in here today. So we're gonna get into Candy or Corn, y'all. I want to invite y'all to play Candy or Corn with us. Y'all can play Candy or Corn with us by simply putting your comments in the comment section. And Donalveon, I'm going to ask you about these candies.
Okay.
If you'd eat said candies, you can say candy. If you would not eat these candies, you can say corn.
Okay.
All right. First candy up is the York's Peppermint Patty.
Corn like a mug. First one.
Out the gate. It must not be good if you said it like that. Next candy up is 100 grand.
Candy.
That part. Snickers.
Candy. Number one candy.
That part. M&M's.
Candy. Hold up. Candy for chocolate. Corn for peanut.
That part. Mike and Ike's.
Candy for the red and blue box. Corn for the hot tamales.
That part. Yeah, I just had them blue raspberries.
Them the ones, they smack.
Them blue raspberries.
That's the exact box I was thinking about.
I had a big box that I had got from the parade.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my mouth was blue for like a day and a half. Them things is on point. I went through them things in like 20, 30 minutes. Shout outs to y'all with the Mike and Ike's. Next candy up is Lemon Heads.
Candy.
Twix.
Candy.
Skittles.
Candy.
Sour Patch Kids.
Candy.
And the final candy is candy corn.
Corn. every year.
Another one of my people. I'm building a candy corn community of people who just don't like it. Welcome to my community. Welcome. Y'all have no idea how many people have come through here and said that they would not eat that candy corn.
Mm.
We're going to start a campaign. Rocks, we're going to start a campaign. Just grill your candy corn up. Throw it in the trash.
That's right.
I don't care if it is an Easter candy, if your Christmas candy, your Halloween candy, your Valentine's Day candy. Throw it away.
Exactly. Never candy corn.
That part. That is that's candy or corn. Thank you for playing. So Y'all know I spill tea around here, and I have some tea that I want to get into with y'all today. And as we are getting into the tea, feel free to come in. You got some thoughts that you'd like to share? You can share your thoughts on some of the tea spill here.
Okay.
So I got a shout out to Miss Keke Palmer.
Okay.
She's about to be appearing in a new series, February the 8th, The Burbs spin-off on Peacock. Keke Palmer, congratulations.
Yeah, shout out Kiki Palmer.
Congratulations, Keke. I'm just a diehard fan of what you're doing right now with everything that you're doing with your Destiny's Child girl group spin-off that you did on YouTube. They stand on business. If y'all know, you know. I'm just a fan of what you're doing with that's Keke Palmer, your podcast.
I love it.
Just you're doing great things in this industry. I love that natural hair that you've been rocking this week because she got this little short bob that she rocking right now.
And she stay booked and busy, man. That girl stay busy
all day long. So Keke Palmer, when you're ready to have me on your podcast and Donalveon,
yep,
we're around here.
And you know, I actually got a few songs that I've written with her in mind. So if we ever get to cross paths, we go. I got a couple songs that I need to run by you.
That part. And since you said that, I'm gonna say it because I wasn't gonna say it. But in my book, my Coming Full Circle series, when I have this whole fantasy of the characters in my book are twin brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And Keke Palmer is the twin sister for the character in my book.
Oh, wow.
So when I wrote this whole series, I wrote her in mind to be the character for the film.
Yeah.
When I started producing these movies as films, and that's how big I am dreaming, people. I want Keke Palmer to be one of the characters for my movie, for my book.
Real talk, claim.
So I've been claiming this, and now I'm putting it out there in the universe today. So Keke Palmer, Coming Full Circle series. I do have a character already in mind for you. Just keep that in mind. I have my people contact your people. Your people contact my people. We'll make it work.
Yeah, we should. You tag the artists that got the talk show pages. That's true.
You know, we'll get into that. Also, got to get into the Pymposium movie premiere featuring Madame Rosie's Closet Fashion Show, February the 14th. This show is going to go down. The viewing times are 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. And the fashion show is going to be at 7 p.m. Following the movie premiere, I am excited because this is going to be a really big deal in my life. That I kind of mentioned it a couple of shows ago, and I am not going to mention it today because you're going to have to be in the building to see for yourself. So if you're not there, you'll miss the big thing. And then you'll just have to see the footage and the content and all of the photos and things like that once it hits Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, once it makes it over to YouTube. Yeah. So y'all don't want to miss it. You better get your tickets now. Get your tickets right now as we speak. And I want to congratulate said film on becoming the official selection first time filmmaker section volume 1 in 2026. So this film ain't even out yet, and they already starting to get accolades. When your movie is not even premiered yet and you getting accolades, that means when it hits, there are more accolades to come. Right. So shout outs to y'all. Congratulations in advance. Gotta continue to shout out Jay McKinney, hitting 1 million views with his skits on Facebook, The Hood Substitute Teacher. Jay McKinney, I want you to come by and do a little tea time because not only are you a great comedian, he is also a talented actor. And I had the opportunity to work on a project with him last year. And I want to be able to shout him out and let people see that this dude is hella funny. He's very talented. He's very creative in what he's doing. And we want to be able to push him into the forefront because he is definitely putting on for our city. So shout outs to you. Congratulations to you, Jay McKinney. Gotta send shout outs to Mr. Mark Bonner and his new film, Red Desert, the director's cut, winning the World Film Festival in Cannes.
Oh, dang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout outs to you. Congratulations,
congratulations.
to you. I am such a fan of what Mark Bonner is doing because that is also Shreveport's own. And he has also been selected to be in the Senor New York Black Voices Film Festival at the Robinson Film Center this year. So we're going to get to see this film in theaters. So y'all don't want to miss it. Congratulations to you. I also want to continue to send congratulations to Mr. Michael Iceman Lee with the Iced Up Photography, hosting a casting call for real models of Shreveport. So all of the models out there, this is an opportunity for y'all to be a part of a TV show that he is going to be screening talent for. I am looking forward to being part of this. Like, I'm going to the cast call myself so I can be in. So I want y'all to come out there, pull up. We are currently working on getting that new date because he's just here on Tea Time. He's getting that date together for y'all to come through and pull up and hang out with us. So y'all don't want to miss it. When y'all see the information, go ahead and just clear your calendars. Put that one on your calendar. Make sure that you're available. Bring your headshots. Bring your personality. 18 and up. All personality types. All body types. Just great people, great personalities. Come out, have fun. Show up, do your thing.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this cruise is setting sail this weekend, and I'm not able to be there, but I want to be there. Maxwell's Urban Hang Suites cruise is taking off February the 7th through the 12th. The Isley Brothers is going to be there.
Oh, man.
Kim is going to be there. Lucky Day is going to be there. We should be there.
Hell of a lineup.
Tweet's going. Tweet going to be on the boat.
And Tweet go be there.
Y'all, this is going to be a great show. I want to shout you out, Maxwell, because I'm a fan of what you're doing. And this is going to be a great cruise. So if y'all have y'all tickets, y'all better go out there and rock that boat. Go rock that boat. All right? And this is Noah's Ark of cruises going down right now, people. So y'all better go out there and have a great time. Now, I've been talking about Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor winning the Golden Globe for her supporting role in this great film that has been circulating. I'm not going to tell y'all about the name of the film because y'all know the film out there. So congratulations. But what I am here to talk about is that Concrete Rose Air Jordan 3 Retro OG SP shoe that she's about to get ready to drop.
Man, listen, Tiana Taylor has some of the sickest foot game in this industry. That girl can step. I would love to just go in there, go see her closet and just look at her shoe collection. Like, she a sneakerhead for sure. Like, that was her that was my introduction to her Sweet 16 episode back in the day when we were little. And, you know, so yeah, that shoe, and I love how they marketed the idea of clipping the stems with it, you know, so it was tight.
Yes, so this shoe is coming March the 4th. Y'all, if you are a Tiana Taylor fan, this is the shoe for you. Don't miss it. All right. I got to continue to shout out Miss Adriana with her new single, Open Fires. Out there doing numbers right now, Adriana.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, she's been putting the song out there the song's been out since, I want to say, December. Mm-hmm. And I am promoting the song here on A Lil Tea Time because I'm Team Adriana hard.
Yeah, me too.
I love what this girl is doing right now. This girl is killing the game. Miss Adriana Burton, girl, you better continue to eat. And I got you here on A Lil Tea Time. And when you ready to come and hang out in the studio, you definitely got a spot.
And she's on introducing Donalveon. We got a duet called Fiend in 2015. So the song came out 2014, but her voice has graced my introducing Donalveon project. Shout out Adriana.
That part, that's tea for me because I didn't even know that part. So I like that. Snap. Like that. Also, I want to continue to send congratulations out to A Little Tea Time's 2025 Man of the Year, Max Wands, and his new album, Aquarius Spirit, out right now, where all music platforms are sold. Y'all can get into it. And if y'all have not yet listened to his new single, 2 Cents, featuring 318K, y'all are missing out on a treat. I've already posted this music video up on my Facebook page. You might have to scroll a little bit to go and find it, but it is available out there right now. Go and get into that music, y'all. Hot track. Now, I've been talking about Catfish Me Please because I am appearing in said TV show. And we want to continue to encourage people to go and catch Catfish Me Please right now on YouTube. I think a new episode is going to be dropping next week. So if y'all have been tuning in, go and binge watch the other episodes and then tune into the new episode of Catfish Me Please right now on YouTube. Got to continue to send shouts out to the Pomoja Arts Society presenting the Black History event, Art in the Garden Open House. They're going to have food while supplies last, live music, community partners, and voters education Sunday, February the 21st. Over at 1960 Anna Street from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. This event is family friendly. Y'all go out there and just celebrate culture, celebrate art, celebrate life. Because that's what we're doing in Black History Month. So this is one of those ones where you want to get out there and get into that art and culture. Now, I am going to continue to talk about this particular segment on my show because it's very important to me. The House of Lead Belly. To see Lead Belly, the man who invented rock and roll. Right. This is Shreveport's own. This is music history. Y'all go and check this part. His documentary out right now. It's on Amazon Prime and Apple TV. I watched it when I got to go and see it in theaters to see Harry Belafonte, B.B. King, Joan Baez talk about a legend from our backyard. I was more blessed and humbled to be in the room because, one, we are Shreveport, but to not know the story and to hear his story, it literally just was like a puzzle piece in my life. Yeah. So if you are from Shreveport and you don't know who Lead Belly is, you got time to go and catch that documentary and get into it. So don't miss it. Now, because I am strained for time and I got to get ready to go and make my day, I'm going to give you the final word and then we're going to get out of here.
Okay. I can give them a little snippet of love language.
Go for it.
Okay. There are things within you I've never seen before. Deeply intrigued, I want to learn some more. Carefully taking my notes, I want a brighter view. None of the things I knew, want to learn all of you. 'Cause I've been praying and hoping that I get to learn your best emotions. Want you to show me your love language. Show me your love language. Just a little small snippet. Y'all be on the lookout for my new song, Love Language.
That part. Y'all, I really got to go because I got to be somewhere at 3 o'clock. And because I don't have time to get to my celebrity birthdays and everybody celebrating birthdays, happy birthday to everybody celebrating birthdays. You know anybody celebrating birthdays you want to shout out?
My nephew, Dre, birthday coming up this Friday. Happy birthday.
That part. Y'all, we really got to get out of here and go enjoy our day because we got things to do and places to be and people to see. So I love y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for coming up in here. Final word before we go?
Just be on the lookout for me, y'all. I'm coming.
With that being said, as I always say, opportunities knocking. You matter. Let's build and grow higher, Shreveport. And remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jerrick, aka JarUSD, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of A Lil Tea Time with today's guest, Mr. Donalveon. And I'm not gonna run off real quick because I gotta shout out Mr. Rodney Sims. He came through and did tea time with me a week or so ago, and he came in and blessed me
Oh, that's dope.
with some gifts. He airbrushed a teddy bear for me. My teddy bear got a t-shirt with my favorite color with my name on it. So I wanted to shout him out. And he also gave me a shirt that I had to pull up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see my shirt.
Oh, okay.
He personalized it just for me. I'm going to be wearing this really soon, I hope. Really, really, really soon. So, Rodney Sims, thank you for coming by doing tea time with me, for sharing who you are and what you do. And I appreciate everybody who come through here and y'all bless me with gifts. I thank y'all so much. For real. Y'all, the airbrush guy that came by. Yes, these are my gifts from him, and I am so grateful and thankful that I get to just shout him out really quick. So, y'all, we really gotta go because we gotta go. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Y'all be great. Y'all be well. We gotta go. Peace.
Welcome to A Lil Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to A Lil Tea Time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to A Lil Tea Time.
Who listening?
Welcome to A Lil Tea Time.
All right.
Welcome to A Lil, welcome to A Lil, welcome to A Lil, welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time.
All right. And continue to like and share. Like and share. Like and share. We out here, guys.
That was so much fun.
Was.
Okay, I know you gotta get up out of here.
Oh, yeah. If you like this footage, stay tuned to what's next. And thank you, my royal subscribers, for tuning into this episode of A Lil Tea Time. Love you guys. Peace. Be well.